Are they gonna reset your case, man?
We're back in session and call 331144. The case is style of state of Texas versus Phi Win. Previously, Phi Win was sworn in. Phi Win entered a plea of no contest to the charges against him. And while the court was going through the waivers, Mr. Phi Win informed, when the court asked whether or not he was a U.S. citizen, he stated he was not a U.S. citizen. And he stated that he was from the nation, from the Philippines. And so pursuant to the law, he has a right to have the counsel to be notified in the Philippines. And so the court sent to Mr. Wynn a form that is titled English and says, Statement 1, for all foreign nationals except those from mandatory notification countries.
He read the form.
Okay. And it says if a U.S. citizen who is being arrested or detained, you may request we notify your country's consul officers here in the United States of your, it should be statement 2, for foreign nationals from mandatory notification countries. And that's the, he's from a mandatory notification country. Okay, so this form says, because of your nationality, we are required to notify your country's consul officers here in the United States that you have been arrested or detained. We will do this as soon as possible. In addition, you may communicate with your consul officers. You are not required to accept their assistance, but your consul officers may be able to help you obtain legal representation and may contact your family and visit you in detention, among other things. Please sign to show that you have received this information. So you have a mandatory, your country is a mandatory notification. So the document that you have to sign is at the bottom on statement 2. Mr. Wynn, do you see that document?
Yes, I do. I just signed it right now.
Have you signed the bottom under statement?
Yes, no parts.
And all right, and was it witnessed?
Yes, it was.
And it has today's date on it. Is that correct?
It does. Yes.
Okay, so Mr. Wynn, your case is going to be reset, and your consul officers here in the United States will be notified.
All right.
Mr. Wynn, follow the bailiff, and you have a blessed day and a Merry Christmas.
All right, you too.
Okay, Spearman. Spearman?
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
Okay, we're doing fine. This is cause number 327114, the case to style the state of Texas versus Aston Vondre Spearman. Mr. Spearman, is that your full name?
Yes, sir, it is.
Mr. Spearman, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Spearman, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, sir, I do.
Mr. Spearman, you ever put your hand down? How are you doing, Mr. Spearman?
I'm doing good. How you doing, Judge Holmes?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Spearman, you're represented by your attorney, Alwyn Samuel. Mr.
Yes,
Samuel,
sir.
how are you doing?
I'm wonderful, sir.
Mr. Spearman, you're charged with the offense of unlawful carrying a weapon. The state has filed a motion of forfeit your weapon in this case. And Mr. Spearman, did you sign that motion?
Yes, sir, I did.
Did you understand before you signed it, did your attorney go over that document with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you read and understand everything in that document?
Yes, sir, I did.
And is everything in that document true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir, it is.
Now, Mr. I guess, who's the
I am
DA?
your honor.
And what agency is the weapon being forfeited to?
The Beaumont Police Department.
Okay, now, Mr. Spearman, is everything true and correct in that document?
Yes, sir, it is.
Okay, Mr. Spearman, I'll grant the state's motion to forfeit the weapon. Now, Mr. Boyd, does the state have an additional motion?
Yes, Your Honor. The state moved to dismiss cause number 327114. I've signed the dismissal and submitted it to the court.
Okay, Mr. Spearman, the state will be dismissing cause number 327114 for forfeiture of the weapon. Mr. Spearman, this will conclude your case. Follow the bailiff. You have a blessed day and you have a Merry Christmas.
Yes, sir.
And-
Thank you too, Judge Holmes.
You're welcome. And Mr. Samuel, this will conclude your case. If we don't see each other again before the holidays, you have a blessed day.
Yes, sir,
And-
you too.
All right.
We got one pro se case also,
A pro se case.
Brown. It's on the docket.